This is interesting, maybe not. So what I'll do is I'll put a little tip, I'll put a mark on this bit of plywood here so that I know that when I'm working that I'm in shot. So so you can see what I'm doing. There's nothing more annoying than doing something and then finding you can't even be seen. So right, so what I'm endeavouring to do now, I can't show you without moving the phone really, but I've moved the panel so that I've put it in a position so that if I need to get in there quickly I know how far I can pull the panel back. So I'm now doing my first cut on the cable, and I was going to use a pair of bolt croppers. What will happen is it will squash. I haven't got myself ready properly here really. Where's the marks gone? Where have my marks gone? Anyway, yeah, so if I use a pair of bolt croppers it will crush the copper inside, so I don't want to do that because it just makes it a little bit more messy when you go to put it inside the terminal. I'm kind of off screen wrestling with this snake. Right, where are my marks? Right, there you go, that's it there. So what I'm going to do, I better put another mark on there. So I'm going to, blimey, I can't see my cut marks. Oh, there you go. I think I better just put that on there. So I'll just put a little pencil mark on there. Like I said, I haven't tried this before. Better go and get my goggles. I normally put gloves on as well, but I'm not going for this. So I've got my gogglies. Got to protect the eyes. I've done some silly things without goggles, but I've managed to make it this far, so now I always wear them. As you get a little bit wiser, you thank God that you haven't in the past taken your head off. But, right, so where are we? So I better plug this cutter in. Get myself. I've got my mark on there. Going to push it down there. It's probably going to means my hand's going to get in the way. Never mind. So that's on tight. Nice and gentle. Don't force. Okay, can you see how clean that is? You probably didn't hear me screaming over the Swiss Army disc cutter, but I was saying don't force. Whenever you're cutting anything, just don't ever force anything. Sometimes I watch well not sometimes, I watch videos a lot, and you see like the DIY guys and women sort of, you can see that it catching and you're screaming at the bloody thing saying just let the weight of the machine, just very gently go through things, because what you don't want is if you start forcing things through, it starts catching, starts burning, starts blunting your tools, starts snagging, starts jumping up and cutting across your wrist, all kinds of things like that. Just go easy, and the more gentle you are, I'm giving you a little tutorial in life here really, the more gentle you are, the easier it is to take the tool away if there's a problem, and you can feel when there's resistance, so you just ease back on the pressure, go back in again, ease back, go back in again. Sometimes if you're cutting a material, I'm talking about something different now, if you're cutting a material that does snag, try doing 2 cuts. Don't just try to go through with 1 cut. Give the material a bit of space to breathe, give the tool space to move. So you go in once, if you see it kick back like that, come back out and do another little cut. Like when you're cutting down a tree with a chainsaw, you don't just go zzz, well you can, but generally if you're cutting, you do a V, don't you, to give the movement, give space. So that's me waffling on about something that I absolutely had no intention of talking about. I was just going to show you me cutting this cable. Incidentally, this cable is going to the common, and now I forgot to mention this before, and now with the other, I hope this is interesting. And now with this other bit, I'm going to go from the battery bank to battery 2 terminal, and I'll explain all that in part, I don't know, is it 5 or 6? Who cares? But another video. Okay.